Hello guys, here is a Nintendo Direct week here, and this is basically a joke here of the guy from Monsters Inc. But we'll be looking at the Smash Bros. Week as all. So we'll be going over. There's a lot of this is probably much more probable than the other ones that I looked up. Besides, part of one that was of no. This is probably more probable because the earlier Nintendo Directs out course four, they'll you know four earlier releases. And of course, a few later releases. So, Mario 3D Port World is announced and coming in April 2020. Of course, we have Animal Crossing already coming out in March, so it's actually a pretty plausible release date. The new trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is coming out in June, celebrate the franchise's 10th anniversary. This will put Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is already on the Switch. This will put Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles X in one game, much more easier. New footage for bayonetta 3, teased for early 2021 release, so basically a teaser trailer, which usually for at least one or two teaser trailers. Pikmin 4 is finally revealed, but one of them is an orange Pikmin. New types of Pikmin, orange Pikmin can manipulate the terrain, basically, and Rainbow Pikmin can combine all the abilities of the Pikmin, but are very rare. Coming for a fall 2020 release, and once you get the Rainbow Pikmin, which of course if you get more than one, they'll probably have, it's probably, or bring back the caves. That's one piece of pie that they do. So, Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel Close to the Wild is coming out in summer 2020, which makes no sense, but you do need a summer game. So, Summer Odyssey 2 is announced and Wart is back, but they do are bringing back characters as well. New kingdoms, including one that resembles El Delfino, is one of the haunted industrial themed kingdom planned for holiday 2020. So that's gonna be coming holiday. Firefire's past character for Smash Ultimate Kos Mos comes with a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 design, releases February 2020. And basically, post-Fire's past characters tease comes in the only hit is the image of a university. Probably some anime go or something, wouldn't be surprised. Someone like unknown that no one cares about. So, what's my favorite this week? I think this week is actually pretty plausible. I think this week is pretty plausible. It's coming out on the 10th of 2020. So if this direct is announced on the 10th, this would be the direct. So, you know, what do you think about this direct? Do you think this direct is legit? I actually think this is a pretty well-rounded direct. It's for at least Nintendo games. Mario Odyssey 2, I think would be a given, but and Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel is already confirmed or announced. 3D World Tour is something that's probably gonna happen, like Mario Brothers U. We don't want it, but it'll probably sell pretty well. And of course, we're missing the game for February and January. But there's really nothing to announce for those. But the thing is, there's nothing about Animal Crossing. There's no final trailer for it, and that's the only problem with this direct. There's nothing for Animal Crossing. There's nothing for Animal Crossing. I can understand why Bayonetta 3, they get the teaser for that. They finally teased Bayonetta 3. I think the Switch is gonna be around for a long time. It's gonna be around for like 4 or 5 more years. So the Switch is not going anywhere anytime soon. I think Nintendo will probably build a massive audience with the Switch. I don't think the Switch is gonna be forgotten anytime soon. Nintendo's gonna continue making games for the Switch. Won't be surprised if 2025, 2026, 2030, even 2027, 6, 7 years from now, Nintendo is still making games for the Switch, and Nintendo is still making games for the Switch. And what do you think about this direct? I think this direct has a pretty high likelihood of happening, but this is obviously a joke someone posted about Monsters University. You know, Obviously, the guy from Monsters University is not making it in. It's obviously a joke, a meme, but this is actually pretty plausible, and this just goes along with many other leaks, many actual announcements, like Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Mario 3D World is in weeks, Pikmin 4 is a a long-awaited thing, Zelda Breath of the Wild is already confirmed, Mario Odyssey 2 is another rumored game, Kos Mos is rumored, so this is pretty plausible direct. That's basically it. What do you think about this direct? Do you think it's pretty plausible, or do you think that it's missing something like Animal Crossing?